2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. It's all yours.
Well, Rudy Gobert is still awaiting his first All-Star appearance. His snub in 2019 raised eyebrows. The reigning Defensive Player of the Year averaged a career-high 15 points a game on a league-best 65% shooting from the field. And he missed a $1 million contract bonus due to that snub. Kevin, it's easy to see why he was emotional about it.
Yeah, D.A., very understandable. Thank you. A moment now to check out who's leading in the All-Star voting.
And a lot of fans and players interested to see how this thing all turns out.
Well, you look at Conley. He's not quite there, but he's very close to a spot in the starting lineup for the West.
And to have the great season he's having and still not crack the top five, that just tells you a lot about how terrific some of the other Western Conference players have been.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase. We'll keep you updated with the results each day during the voting. Now, Golden State's starting five. Russell and Thompson, the perimeter. Draymond Green is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Curry in at the one. And for the Jazz, Conley out there with Exum. And it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Zach Randolph, and it's Bogdanovich in at the three slot. Long season, Brent, halfway through. Some teams try to create camaraderie, team dinners and team trips, and I would think that would help.
Well, that helps with your personal savings. You're not spending.
Absolutely,
you're not spending your per diem.
No per diem spend.
Well, there's a tremendous article that was written last year about what it is that Greg Popovich created in San Antonio. The funny thing when that article came out about the Spurs dinner culture, I had people that were calling me up going, "You should read this," and I said, "Read it. I lived it." Are you kidding me? But absolutely, time like that, time where you have conversation, time in front of one another, where you learn about. Hopefully, you're learning about the vulnerabilities of your teammate, because in the end, that's what ends up making you stronger. So I think those kind of things help immensely.
Curry against Conley. Now the pass to Thompson. On deep. The long distance three is buried.
Looking to shoot immediately off the pass, and I don't think he even felt the leather that time.
Bogdanovich wide open. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Shoots the three, and Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by McGee. 6 points for Klay Thompson.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up, GA. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
McGee with the block. They get it back outside Bogdanovich. Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Now here's Curry, and he just worked New York in that last game.
Steph out there singing a lullaby to the defense, gets them to sleep, and then sets up the teammate nicely.
Pass to Gobert. Now here's Exum. D right on him. Back to Gobert. Down low. The jump hook. A nice shot by Exum. Exum's got his second bucket.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And he's good on the three ball.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. And
here is Conley. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Russell from long range. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so.
Here's Exum. A good finish at the rack off the slick beat. Exum's got 6.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Green, no luck.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. You just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And already over a decade in the league for Mike Conley. He never got past the numbers game to make the All-Star team in the crowded Western Conference, but make no mistake about it, Conley is star caliber.
The Jazz making a switch here. Ingles is checked in, and that drops, so they now lead by 1. And Greg, you talk to Conley, he'll admit he's been frustrated trying to break through and get that recognition.
Still, the way he plays the game, not focused on his individual numbers, unselfish, and focused on what the team needs to win.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, we know he's undersized for the position, but Draymond Green does the work of several men, including how he forces the D that time to foul.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And the first one drops. Player development, not just a coach's job, Brent, something you're active in right now. And, you know, there are some players who are playing career, who are terrific mentors and teachers on teams.
There's no doubt about it that there are guys. I think about first what Vince Carter has provided to the teams he's been around in the past couple seasons. Zach Randolph, to some degree, was doing that as he moved from Memphis to Sacramento. But there are guys who are still players and that are on the floor contributing and doing big things like Chris Paul and Mike Conley that are such huge attributes to an organization when they start to introduce the changeover in their roster or the next phase of their team. You got to give a lot of kudos and appreciate the fact that players who've been that great for that long accept and willingly accept, Kevin, the role of teaching young guys and paying it forward.
And role players that have been like Calderon and Haslam, who have not been stars, but have been important parts of their organization.
Also, tremendous examples of what it means to be a professional day in and day out. If your responsibilities aren't as great as the top 4 or 5 players, there's still things you can do to make your team better on a daily basis. Those are 2 great names, Kevin.
Last outing for Utah, it was a loss to the Timberwolves.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
Exum with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And I like the commitment from Bogdanovic. Even when he gets knocked around, he stays focused on the rim.
It's Curry with the drive, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, that's not an assignment that I want there, Kevin. I'd rather do math homework than to try and cover that guy.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? It's pretty amazing Steph's road to becoming
the man for this team. I mean, he recognizes in games when he should push the action and when he should pull back, and just constantly plays unselfish basketball to elevate his team's success.
Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Great communication on the alley-oop.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
There's Exum after D'Angelo Russell's bucket.
And Green plays with tremendous edge on the defensive end of the floor.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Bogdanovich. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
Yeah, but there's always this point, Kevin, you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Now Conley after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Exum deciding where to go with it. Another miss by Utah. Outside Curry. There's the dish to Thompson. Kept alive. And he uses the glass on the layup. Russell's got his third bucket of the night.
With a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Warriors lead by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. During his tenure in Utah, Coach Quinn Snyder has quickly earned the appreciation of his players, including Rudy Gobert.
We're really lucky to have a coach like that. He really takes everything, with heart, and he wants us to be the best defensive team in the league, as I do. And I think when the coach and the players are on the same page, usually, good things happen.
Coach Snyder doing a terrific job with his team.
Just a great tactician, and he's clearly got his guys buying in to his message.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, it's the kind of thing that happens.
Green is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's O'Neal. Then there's Emmanuel Mudiay. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Curry with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. But they'll get another chance. Passes it to Russell. Now here's Curry. Thompson outside. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got his 6th assist on the night. Curry against Conley. And that one hits back iron. Warriors leading by 9. Here's Thompson. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, we love when players get hot, and Thompson right now is just feeling it.
Conley finds Green. Mudiay against Russell. Mudiay pass to Conley. They can't stop the run with that one.
Yeah, and that one way back in the first quarter is the three-pointer that has been his only one of the night.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Green dishes to Moutier. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Brent, when we talk about home court advantage, do you feel it's the same as it used to be? It has that same impact?
I do think it's still hugely important, Kevin. It's less important when there's a team that has been together for a long time and has proven that they can take their wares on the road and come home with a victory. But it absolutely gives you a level of comfort as a player to get into your routine, to be at a place that seems familiar. Something deep down psychologically helps every member of that team being at home.
Feeds to McGee. Curry trying to break free. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. McGee's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors. Now here's Moutier. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. McGee with the block. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Curry finds Green. Back to Curry. Over Conley. Outside for Curry. Pass to Thompson. 6 to shoot. This one for 3. They grab their own miss. Green. Gobert with the block. Moutier against Curry. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Conley.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
A free throw good for Moutier.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
Zach Randolph is checked in for Utah. And the Warriors also making a change. McKinney's checked in. Thompson in the corner. Outside for Curry. From deep. No good there. So Utah will take it the other way.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Moutier with the basket.
To put those handles on an 18-wheeler, they're strong for Moutier, and the ball on the road again.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Zach Randolph. The Warriors have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Jazz with some changes. Bogdanovich comes in for Joe Ingles. And it's Exum in for Mike Conley. And the Warriors also making a change. Looney's checked in for JaVale McGee. Stephen Curry hits them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Moutier. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2.
And the athleticism on display there by Moutier gave the defense very little choice, really hacking him on the shot.
For Utah, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
The first one falls.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. 16 points for Klay Thompson. Jazz trail by 12. Now, Moutier. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That's his first foul. A minute 42 left in the first half of the game. Here's Randolph.
This is why Draymond's one of the top defenders in the league, and right now getting under the skin of the opposing offense.
You know, and he started off shooting it pretty well, but here in the second, he has started to falter.
Back to Curry. Puts up a three. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Exum. The Jazz again can't hit it.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Pulls up. They get it back. Here's Gobert. Tough possession there. They stayed with it, but they just couldn't make it.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Draymond Green using some speed, at least a little speed burst on that play to get the defense on its heels.
The Warriors shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. Free throw drops for Green.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Burks, he's checked in for the Warriors. He's off on the 2nd.
There's always arguments about how Draymond Green thinks he should get more calls. And maybe he's right. But for a physical guy, he does not spend a lot of time at the free throw line. And there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Curry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Steph with a great job there of finding the seam and just attacking the paint, trying to get as deep as possible. And he gets a little bit physical with him, but it'll pay off in free throws.
He's off on the 1st. And the 2nd free throw, good. Here's Moutier. He has 5. Can't cash in from the high post.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the second half?
You just got to keep playing, keep taking the shots, and that's not the issue as much as us not executing on offense. When we don't score, sometimes our defense lags as well.
Everybody wants to see the ball go in the baskets first, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still 1 half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Klay Thompson putting in some serious work for the team tonight. He had 18 points and 1 rebound. He's been in the midst of some incredible games lately, and tonight he's got it going again. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, how about that ball movement? That was a true definition of team basketball. All 5 guys moving, all guys rotating, everyone touching the ball, a bunch of assists, tons of easy baskets. It gives everyone on the floor confidence when you're playing like that.
And Shaq, how do you think the Jazz were playing?
Their field goal percentage reminds me of Kenny's breath. Brutal. Not reading the defense, not getting enough quality looks. They need to make major changes because the system they ran in the first half was not working.
And that's a wrap. With the 3rd quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard. The second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Klay Thompson has been sensational.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Setting the floor for the Warriors, Curry and Russell are the backcourt set. In it forward, it's Thompson and Green. And it's McGee in at the 5 spot.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Here's Exum. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Thompson inside the line. Rebounded by the Jazz. As their comeback bid had better get started.
I don't know, guys. It's going to take a pretty big run to get back in this one.
Randolph can't hit. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Bucket is good. Green's got 5. Seems like nearly everyone, Brent, can shoot the 3. Records being broken every year. How long do you think this age of shooting is going to last?
The tipping point, I'm not sure where that is, but the fact that the Houston Rockets in the past 2 seasons have done what it is that they've done, shooting more 3s than 2s for 2 consecutive seasons, is just a mind-boggling thing to me, Kevin. I think,
but where has it gotten?
Well, I think that we're kind of at
the tipping point.
I think we are at the tipping point. I don't know how much more you can do, but the teams that are seeing those other teams having success with it are trying to emulate it without the talent that you have. So the next few years are going to be interesting to see how it is or where it is that a transformative player maybe brings the game back towards inside the 3-point line, or what strategies change to create even more 3-point shots.
And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. That's 7 points for Draymond Green. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Conley with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Randolph from down in the low post. It goes.
So determined on the interior to score. Zach Randolph does a great job attacking the paint there.
And Curry has it in the corner. He feeds it to Green. And it goes down 2 points. Green's got 6 here in this quarter. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Conley. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Warriors leading by 18. Inside. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist by Curry. And that's now 20 points for Klay Thompson. Jazz have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Conley, the pass to Randolph. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Randolph's got 6.
How about some experience paying off that time? I like how Randolph stayed locked in on the rim.
Out to Russell. Bogdanovich against Thompson. The pass to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Klay Thompson, and that's good. Thompson's got 23.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touching.
Exum with it. 8 points for him. Outside Randolph. Plenty of space. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Exum's got 3 assists in the game. Warriors leading by 19. Here's Curry, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Good focus there from Steph Curry, muscling past the defense. Yeah, I said it, muscling to get the contact.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. A different look for Utah. Green, he's checked in for Randolph. Joe Ingles comes in for Bogdanovich, and it's Moutier in for Exum. The Warriors also with a sub. Alfonso McKinney's checked in for Thompson. Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz.
trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And the Warriors making a change here. Rooney's checked in.
Taking a look at some stats for Mudiay. His last 10 games, he's putting up about 12 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
And here we go. Fast break. Mudiay's got it. Unloads from 13. That shot is off. Warriors leading by 20. Now they call Rudy Gobert the Stifle Tower, probably the game's most dominant rim protector.
And in today's game, that's not enough. You also have to come out of the paint and defend smaller players in switches. He straddles those two needs better than anyone in the league.
Conley feeling it out. Past Ingles. Three-pointer. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open. And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play. Now, shots like that drive coaches batty. I'll be shocked if he attempts that shot again.
Passes to Looney. They double-team Curry. Looney kicks to Russell. And another 3 for Golden State.
Cognizant of the entire court, Russell aware of where the defenders are and really does a great job creating opportunities.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Green. Yep, that one goes in there.
You take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
Here's Conley. Banked in off the glass. Conley's got 6 in the quarter.
I'm impressed with Conley's scoring ability here. He's an alert guard who understands how to attack the defense.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Here's Mudiay. Ingles is the 3 and Green the 4. Mudiay out there with Conley. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. That's the group right now for Utah. Back to Mudiay. There's the 3. It's hauled in by McKinney.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Green. He can't get it to go. The Jazz go the other way with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Warriors lead by 20.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Mudiay kicks to Green. That 3 off the mark. The Warriors shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Burks for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Alec Burks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times. He's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
Releases. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 16th rebound on the night. Outside Conley. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Count it. Good. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Cook. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And it's Conley that time on the assist by Gobert.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Here's Looney, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Jazz with some changes. Bogdanovich is checked in for Joe Ingles, and Williams-Goss subbed in for Mike Conley. Then for the Warriors, JaVale McGee's checked in for Looney, and it's Thompson in for Alfonzo McKinney. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 8 rebounds in this game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Out to the right wing. Back to Thompson. Dishes to Cook. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Klay Thompson, and that's good. Thompson's got 26 points.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Here's Gobert. McGee with the block. Thompson for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And it's Moutier with the ball. He brings it up for Utah. He dishes it to Gobert. Back to Moutier. Pass to Bogdanovich. Lets it go from deep. Burks pulls it in.
You could see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Thompson inside the line. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Thompson outside. The pass to Green. Brent, when constructing a team, it's always tricky to fit in max contracts. But the truth is, some players probably deserve much more money than they're allowed to receive.
Incredible to say that, right,
It
Kevin?
is, yeah.
But there are guys like LeBron James whose $35 million contract might be worth 100.
I always thought about Jordan too, right? I mean, my goodness.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. And for the years that Michael Jordan was underpaid in Chicago for what it was he was doing. But in terms of competitive balance for the league and 30 franchises, and for you to try to build a team and a roster to put out on the floor to play this game and have opportunities to win championships, it's really the only way, and sometimes unfairly for guys in terms of their competition and compensation to have to put maximums on what it is that players can earn. Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will, and you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Warriors.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Klay Thompson.
Now, this was a showcase night of his skills offensively.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 10-2 run here. Lets it go. And it's Bradley with the rebound.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot often.
Shooting for Utah, Odie. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. Here's McKinney. Off on that one. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.